What's up, meat sticks? Welcome to Spartans Sports Zone, where UT smartest sports freaks and geeks tell you everything you need to know and some things you don't about the world of sports. I'm your host, Hayden, and with me is my fellow footy fan, Owen. This is the Premier League edition of Spartans Sports Zone, where my guest and I will give you our prediction for the biggest upcoming matches. Let's dive right on in. Up first on Saturday, we have Brighton versus Man City. How are we thinking on that?
I believe it's pronounced Brighton. I'm going to go with Man City on this one. They've been on a little bit of an off streak, but I think they're going to settle back in. What do you think?
See, I really want City to do poorly. I think their reign of terror is done. I think we need to bring it down a notch, but they have been doing terrible in the last few matches. I mean, losing to Bournemouth, a 10th place team, a bottom third of the table team, insane.
Also losing to Sporting this week, 4-1 in the Champions League. That's abysmal.
You
just hate to
stop
see it.
losing,
You just hate to see it.
I love to see it. We really love to see it, actually. But I'm really hoping City gets knocked down just another peg.
Yeah.
And then we have Liverpool versus Aston Villa. I think this should be an easy.
It's got to be Liverpool.
I would put all my money on
with,
Liverpool.
With slot ball, you just can't. Aston Villa's just not there right now. Is it at Anfield? Do we know?
I believe so. I believe it is at Anfield this week.
No chance for Villa to win.
No chance for
Liverpool
Villa.
3-0.
I think Salah, though, is getting close to retirement. I think he's been doing less and less these seasons.
He's still got some life left in him.
Very little life left. And then, what's next? We have United and Leicester City. God, I was really hoping Leicester City to go on another generational run this year.
We got Michael in here, so I gotta say Man United. They got Ruud van Nistelrooy as the coach. They just beat Leicester City in the cup match. I think they're gonna go back and beat them again, whether it's at Old Trafford or at Leicester City's arena. I think Man City's got it, no doubt.
I do think United's gonna win, but I'm really hoping for Leicester City. I really wanted to pull this season coming off, 2020 season, Leicester City winning the Prem and immediately getting relegated.
Yeah.
Jamie Vardy, the biggest shithouse player of all time. Love him to death. I'm cheering for you, Vardy. Then we got Wolves versus Southampton. Could care less.
Got to give this one to Hillier. I'm going to have to go with Wolves. They're going to get their first win of the season versus Southampton.
First win of the season.
First win of the season. You heard it here first. They spend a lot of money. They score a lot of goals, but their defense is just terrible.
Right. And as you know, I will always cheer for Adama Traore. He may not be there right now, but I love the lad. I think he could have done great things at a different team.
I think Wolves come out on top. If not, I think a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw?
But
all right.
I think Wolves are probably going to edge them out.
All right, well, we'll hope for Wolves' first win of the season here. And then there's a lot of great matches on Saturday as well. Your team right here, Tottenham versus Ipswich Town.
I'm going to have to go Spurs here. Ipswich are new coming up from the championship, and I just think Tottenham's been on a good run of form, and I think they're gonna close them out. I'm saying probably 3-1. We'll probably give up a goal or two, but I think Tottenham come out on top.
I'm going to say the name wrong here. Solanke?
Solanke, yeah.
Solanke, thank you. Got Premier League Team of the Week this week.
He did. He did indeed. He had a good showcase this weekend and a good showcase over in the cup match as well.
Yeah, solid 8.2 rating for the last game week. He's in good form right now.
But you love to see it when your money goes to a good place, unlike another team that we'll talk about in a minute.
All right, thank you for that. But yeah, Tottenham, I think, will take this as well. And then Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle. Generational run. Generational.
I gotta go with Forest here.
The
Toon Army
just
has not been playing to how they should be, and Nottingham Forest has spent a lot of money, and their players are dedicated to the game. They're dedicated to the grind. They're third place right now. I think they come out on top for sure.
They're doing amazing. It is sad to see Newcastle though. The hit they've taken. I think losing St. Maximum sent them back 10 years. Just about.
I don't know about that, but
I think so.
Up for debate.
And West Ham Everton.
I think West Ham. Everton suck. Sean Dyche is a terrible coach. They're just a terrible team. West Ham at Jared Bowen. I think they're going to come out on top. Doesn't matter who's home or away. Everton are a scrappy team that just play defense. They can't score.
Think it'll be close?
I'm probably like 1-0 West Ham, 2-0 West Ham. Everton don't really give up a lot of goals. But
I'm putting in a 1-1 draw here.
1-1 draw, okay. I like that.
1-1 draw in this game. I can see West Ham pulling ahead and Everton buckling down, putting their heads low. And
That
just
one could go either way.
getting through
but
it. And then my most exciting game, Chelsea versus Arsenal, probably the biggest game of the week and from the best team of all time.
Yep, that's up for discussion.
We stay London is blue, the London Derby.
I think this one's also going to be a toss-up game. I think both teams are going to play pretty conservatively. I think it's going to be similar to that Man U-Chelsea game. I'm going to call like a 1-1 draw. I just don't see either team having enough attacking prowess to beat one or the other. I think it's going to be a defensive showdown.
I gotta say, love Chelsea. They're my team, ride or die. Sell Robert Sanchez. Sell Robert Sanchez. Our goalie is shit. He gives up a pen almost every other game. And on the games he's not giving up a pen, he's getting passed back to and sending it right back to
Spoken like a true Chelsea fan. Just buy new players. That's all you got to do. 500 million in the last 2 years. And
we do
nothing
have
to
a
show for it.
52-man roster right now, which is bad. I'm feeling like the lineup isn't where it should be. Cole Palmer, done amazing this season.
Yes. Still good.
Hate Madueke. I hate Jackson. They're all shit players. They can't come into form. If we can just get Neto, Felix, and Nkunku up there, Cole Palmer in behind, Caicedo right behind that. If Reece James stays healthy, we could
This
kill
is close to home for
Arsenal.
you, huh?
We could kill Arsenal. But unfortunately, we are a team that plays well and then does incredibly shit in the big match.
Yeah, no, I
And
agree.
I'm not too happy with that. We do have a couple other questions, but is there a certain match you're looking most forward to, or are you just gonna cheer
I'm
for
going to have to
Tottenham
say
there?
Man City versus Man United. The new Man United coach who just beat City 4-1 in the Sporting game is going to Man United from Sporting after the international break, and they play December 8th. So I wonder if Pep
Interesting.
Guardiola gets his revenge or if this new bloke ends up beating him.
All right, I mean,
What about you? What you got?
I think it's clear what I'm looking forward to here. Again, this Sunday game, Chelsea and Arsenal.
It's going to be a decider.
I'll be
How
sitting
the rest of
there
the season's going to go.
at the edge of my bed, just watching that TV, like, I don't know, like a kid on Christmas morning. Cannot wait to watch Chelsea win that London
How
derby.
confident are you in them? Enough to put any money on them, or?
I'm confident. Let's give Arsenal their third loss in a row.
Okay.
Lost to Inter last week, I think.
I like
think
that.
it's gonna be
I
fun.
like that.
And top four, who are we saying?
Start of the season, I put $50 on Tottenham to be top four, so I got to say it's going to be Arsenal or
You
no.
prepared to lose that money?
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Tottenham.
All right, I think Liverpool's a given. I think
Yeah,
Arsenal's
Liverpool's
going to
gonna
fall. I think Arsenal's going to get a fifth place finish this year.
Okay.
I think City's definitely going to be up there, and I'm really praying for Forest to stay.
Yeah, I just don't think Forest can handle it. They're
I
going to run
think-
into some injury issues. And they're
Keep
just
it up
not
there.
gonna-
I mean, right now they're a third place team, which
Yeah,
is
but
insane.
they haven't
for
had
their
any
team.
true matchups, I'd say. Haven't played any of the big six and beat them.
I think they're going to have a
Got to
good
be able to
run
beat
in
the
that
big six to stay in top four.
If City can lose to Bournemouth, City can lose to Forest.
You're right.
And I think that's
You're really
clear.
right.
And I have to stick my team at, I think, honestly, fourth.
That's
We're
fair.
not going higher than fourth this year. But next year, you stay tuned for us. And player of the season? And do not say Holland, because it's a horrible shout.
It's going to be Haaland.
It's going to be Holland, isn't
It's
it?
going to be Haaland, yeah.
It will
There's
be
just-
Holland,
There's
but
just he just has too much firepower, too many good players around him.
don't know.
Unless he gets hurt, it's going to be Haaland. Second team of I'd say probably Cole Palmer if Haaland's not.
what are we, 4
playing.
months in now?
Yeah, something like that. 3 months, 4 months.
4 months in, we already have 2 player of the months from Palmer.
Yeah.
I think he's a good contender.
Yeah. I could go either way. As long as Haaland stay healthy, I think no matter what, he gets it.
I mean, I will ride Cole
Ride or
Palmer
die
until the
Chelsea
end of my
player.
life. Yeah, but I think even unbiased, he has an incredible shout. And our last question, what do you think will be the most shocking thing at the end of the season?
Most shocking thing. Some say probably Forest getting in the top 6 and potentially getting a European spot, which they haven't done since the mid-90s. I think with how well they've done so far, I think they're going to keep that run of form. I don't think they're going to break top 4, but I think they could see some time in Europe this year.
I think. This might be a weird shout, but I think we're going to see a little Thomas Tuchel return to the premise at the end of the season.
He's actually the England national team head coach.
He is.
Headlines yesterday.
He is, yeah.
He will not be.
Incredible. But so that is all the time we have for today on the Spartan Sports Zone. So join us next week as we predict what events will send Professor Hillier over the edge. And until then, keep on sporting on. Wolves to be relegated.
With double